If you are on a budget with limited income and you want to buy a phone, maybe you should consider this phone. This is Stick, and this is my full review for the Alcatel A30 Firece. So without any further ado, let's find out. Okay, so let's go ahead and kick off the review with the build, construction, and the design. Since this phone has a low price tag, we're not going to expect high-end material like a glass metallic. It's going to be built out of the plastic, but still though, the phone from the front looks stunning. We have a front speaker, we have flash for the front, this is good addition, and we have just a regular speaker, but it looks nice. And we have LED lights when you recharge the phone. We have 5 megapixel front camera, as well as we have a flash on the back. We have fingerprint, and this fingerprint very accurate. I mean, every time I unlock the phone, it just responds just good for me. We have 13 megapixel camera, but this camera this time raised a little bit, so make sure to get a case. Other than that, maybe this one is gonna scratch or break on you if you just put this one on the table. We have mini USB 2 with a microphone that's going to be from the bottom, and the other side from the right we don't have nothing. And we have the volume up and down, and we have the power button, and the power button has textures, so that way you will distinguish the power from the volume rockers. From the top we still have 3.5 jack for headphone, and we have noise cancellation. Overall, it's very acceptable design. I'm not big fan for that back over here, but at least this one doesn't make your finger will be printed on the phone. It's not gonna look oily like the glassy plastic or the glass or some other materials. So in general, it's very good built, and the phone looks nice. Now, if you are wondering if this back will come off, yes, this back it will come off, but still, even if you remove the back, this phone has a built-in battery, so it will be built from inside the phone. But you have a place where you can put the SIM card, and this phone takes nano SIM card, and you have SD card. Should be up to 128 gigabytes that help you if you want to take more pictures or download more audio. Also, don't forget, when you buy this phone through metroPCS, this phone gonna come with exclusive offer for 2 months free on Amazon Unlimited Music, so don't miss it. Moving to the display, we have 5.5 inches display as a size, and we have IPS 2.5D glass, which should be a scratch resistance. 720p HD, the maximum resolution you can get, and the PPI it will be 267. It's very much a little bit low than the average of the smartphones that has high definition display. But look at this display, guys. I mean, everything looks so good, even from the angle view. I don't see any colors drop, and the colors stay rich and very vivid. The only complaint I have, it will be when I go outside. That's back because the screen has low brightness. For the battery, we have 3000 milliamp hour battery, not removable, so if you want to swipe another one, exchange it in the future, it will be a little hard to do that. For the performance, I have left juice in my phone 44%. I have received 2 hours and 18 minutes. If you just do simple math, that means this phone can give you average of 4 to 5 hours of screen on time, depends on how you use your phone. But this, in my opinion, over the average for smartphones with 3000 milliamp hour battery. Now, for the first time, Alcatel in the Firece series, they have a front-firing speaker. So the speaker is going to be on the face of the phone. It's not going to be the back on the side, which is, in my opinion, very good position. The other speaker is going to be just the regular internal speaker when you receive or make a phone calls. It's not going to be a speaker where you can listen to music. But let me tell you something. In my opinion, this speaker, it's not loud enough, and it's below the average of the other smartphones within the same range of price for this phone. Let me just leave you with the test for the speaker. For the interior hardware, this phone comes with the MediaTek, surprisingly it's not Snapdragon. We have some MediaTek chipset, MT6755, 1.5 gigahertz speed for the processor, and 8 core, which is octa-core processor. Even the box say it's a quad-core processor. As you guys see, this is the CPU Z. Also, I have downloaded CPU X just to make sure everything is correct. And also this one shows us it's octa-core processor, so it's not quad-core processor. Also, we have on board 32 gigabytes storage. You may see only 22 gigabytes after everything pre-installed. This, in my opinion, good for people who want to download applications and games and take some photos, pictures, download music. That would be enough, I believe. Especially you can extend that by buying SD card up to 128 gigabytes that the phone will handle. Also for the GPU, we have Mili T860. Before we go to test out the performance for the GPU, I want to just have a look on the Geekbench score. As you can see here, the Geekbench score is very low. So we got for single core 617 within the average, but the multi-core score was very low. We have 1676. But the actual performance for the games was surprisingly good. I have downloaded Sonic. I mean, if you want to just to play light games with the graphics like a Sonic Temple Run, Subway, everything's going to be nice and smooth, it's going to be fast and snappy. Also trying to download Need for Speed No Limit, since this game has a lot of graphic frames. Surprisingly, I was be able to play it just fine, and even better than the phones that rocking the Snapdragon 425. Android 7.1.1 will be out of the box as an operating system for this device, and this operating system is going to be very much stock, except the way that the icons are going to look. But if we go through the message application, we will be able to see that the keyboard very much the Google keyboard, same emojis, same dialer over here, even has the menu over here. It just has a button, but with the stock Android you just have to slide. Few differences here. So Alcatel have their own custom UI, and they have a few additional things in this operating system. One of them is going to be the Alcatel Alexa, which is you have to subscribe to Amazon Prime to get that service. But if you don't want this service, this phone also comes with the Google Assistant, where you can actually ask it questions. Let's discover what features this phone has. First thing, pay my attention. This phone now, we have a double tap to unlock and lock the screen. But sometimes in order to unlock the screen, you have to hit it like multiple times, and sometimes there is delay to unlock the screen. I believe Alcatel, they should push update to fix that problem. But if you use the fingerprint, it's not going to be a major problem for you. Also with this phone, you can take a screenshot by 3 fingers just like that, and the phone give you the option to save it or adjust it, which is nice in my opinion. Now for those people ask for NFC, this phone doesn't have NFC, and this phone also doesn't have the gyroscope. So if you want to watch 360 video or VR content, you will miss it in this phone. Overall performance for the software, I haven't noticed any type of lagness. Sometimes I see some delay in the software, which is normal because this phone doesn't have the highest speed for the processor and the chipset. Usually when you restart the phone, the phone could take about 30 seconds just to prepare everything, and after that the phone is going to be fast and snappy and very smooth. Other than that, I haven't noticed any problems or so much crashing on me, or that phone doesn't open the application. Finally, we're going to speak about the camera in this phone. So the rear has 13 megapixel camera, and we have a flash. On the front also we have a flash, helps take selfie pictures in a low light situation. And we have a 5 megapixel camera for the front, and this camera only capable to take 720p HD, and the rear camera takes up to 1080p for the video. By looking for the application for the camera, we're gonna see very simple application for the camera. It doesn't have a lot of option over here. You can just jump between the video. We have panel, we have time lapse, we have instant collage. Just only like a few modes over here, so this phone doesn't have a lot of things to go through. Pictures in general, outdoor with a good enough lights, you don't have a problem. You should just go in the room, you will see so much of problems or noises in the pictures. So this camera, it just within the average, within the basic budget camera. So this is not the best camera in my opinion. Even for the selfie, there is no beauty mode face that even doesn't help you to have filter to your face or bring better pictures. But for the price of the phone and the megapixel, the specification, it looks promising, but the performance was within the normal performance for the camera. This phone is truly more for less. For $79, guys, you get 32 gigabytes of storage. And I believe there is no phone in the market that has less than $100 price tag comes with 32 gigabytes of storage. Front speaker, you have a flash, 13 megapixel camera, the latest operating system. So for that money I spend in this phone, I'm not complaining a lot. In my opinion, this phone is worth to buy. And that was very much it for that video. Let me know what's your opinion about this phone in the comment below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a thumbs up if you would, or you find this video helpful. Hit that bell if you want to be notified every time I post a video. Thank you so much everyone for watching. As always, I will talk to you in the next one.